Hey there everyone, Hitesh here. Just wait for a few seconds. I know I'm a little early today. Enjoy the music and let me set up all the stuff. Okay, so looks like setting is all done. We can stop the music too. Okay, so looks like seems all good. Music is also stopped now. I just was listening to that. Copyright. No, don't worry. We don't get copyrights on music on this channel at least. I've been using it for like so long. Let's wait for a few seconds. Let me pop out the chat. And then start the chit chat and trying to answer all of your questions and other stuff. So let's go up with that. Hope you enjoyed the music as well. Okay, so now things should be all good, and we should be all good in audio and video and everything. Yeah, voice was echoing a little bit. I know that in the initial because I was playing some music, but it should be all good now. This week passed so quickly, isn't it? Yeah, this week was really quick for me also. Like, we rolled out a product, we rolled out all of that and stuff. Echo, is it still echoing? I don't think so. It should be still echoing. Is it a mic glitch or something? Audio has some issues. Let me know if it is now still getting the voice is not good. Let me just try that one more time. Okay, so is the audio better now? Or are we having still some glitch because of the music? Let me... Not echoing, it's fine now. Voice is good. I can check that in a second on my mobile phone, hopefully. Yeah, initially, it says sound is good now, so I trust you guys. I'll not check it myself. Okay, so things are all clear. And yes, regarding the Golang series, yes, I know I'm trying to kill my channel with that Golang series because a whole lot of world is moving towards JavaScript and React and DSA and competitive programming. And in the meantime, when the whole highlight and the hot market is on those subjects, I'm trying to go into Golang because I think sometimes it is important to just do what you like and what you think is good. I think the Golang is going to be like really the most amazing thing for the future perspective within just a couple of months or maybe years. So I think let's not go into the same old train where everybody is going into JavaScript and React. I've done that already. So now let's take another train of Golang. And you will love this series. I had so much fun in creating this series. And by the way, it's free. So go ahead, enjoy that. There's an interesting subject. Let's do that. A little bit chit chat on world moving to remote job. I think yes, world is moving towards the remote job, and we need to now figure out ways how we can actually adjust with this remote job. I have been enjoying this for like what 6 years, 5 years, maybe at least this remote job and remote working. I enjoy that thoroughly, but I still do believe that it's not up to the mark, especially for freshers. People who are experienced, they enjoy this whole remote work and work from home like the best thing. But people who are just getting started, they are not getting their advice from seniors who's just sitting nearby and all of that. That is a small issue, but I think we can figure out some solution on that if we work together eventually. Is that Adobe XD screen on another? Yes, that's Adobe XD. Thanks for reminding me. Okay, now it's gone. Thank you. Hi sir, hope you're doing well. Why you wear only one t-shirt with same color? That's all you can afford when you provide courses in 199. That's all I can afford right now. Oh, come on. This is going up too much in case you follow me up on Instagram and stuff. Skincare routine. I don't do any kind of skincare routine or stuff. It's just kind of some exercise and yeah, some expensive water. Drink expensive water and you'll be fine. Stuff like, where is the branding? Yeah. So drink expensive water. Hey Anirudh, how's it going on? Hope your AWS and all that training is going on nice. And by the way, thanks for sending me some of the videos. I watched that. And the food video that you sent me, I'm already a subscriber of that channel. Like that's one of the best channel to enjoy while having your food and stuff. Off topic, but can you speak Hindi just a sentence? Yes, of course. You can see a couple of my interviews from old times, like 10 years ago, on the channel of Microservices. I do speak Hindi well, and I do speak Marwadi pretty well. Maybe someday we'll have a session of hey Marwadi special. Why engineering is so hard? Because eventually you are going to earn a salary of 1.5 lakh, 2 lakh, or probably more. If you want to have that kind of salary, and of course, not everybody, those who really understand the gist of what engineering is, what it's like to build products, whether it's into a dam or a road or a highway or a software. Those people who know how to build, that's where it is. Okay, so iOS developer future, sir from Nepal. Yes, it's a really great future, and you will not see too much crowded still in the iOS development. Only handful of people actually jump into that train, so it's very less crowded. Golang series is so good. Thank you so much for it. Hey, thanks. And in case you have noticed, in case you follow me up on Instagram, I post this stuff on Instagram actually. So the video is already there. I guess 52 or 51. Don't quote me on that, but yeah, that many of videos are already uploaded on the series and they are marked for schedule. So every single day they'll automatically unlock. I'm not doing it manually. I'm just changing their thumbnails once I get time to understand more about the design part of it. So that's where we're doing that. Subhas says, YouTube keeps showing that old cybersecurity video in my feed last 5 years. Actually, that's the only one that I got now. There were like 5 or 7 interviews in those time that I was really enjoying, and but I don't have those videos now. So this is the only one that is left with me. A few radio recordings, and I lost all of them. So yeah. And regarding the super chat, there's a super chat which says, I work as a cybersecurity consultant from 2 years. That's great. Going to do MTech from IIT in cybersecurity and get into product-based company. Is that the right direction? Yes, of course. This is pretty cool direction because in the present world, there is a lot of demand of cybersecurity people and the people who have a combination of degree plus cybersecurity. I think you should keep an eye on SINAC and all these great organizations. Not promoting any one of them, but it is a good organization. Let's be honest here. So this is important. And if this is the direction you want to take, I would say absolutely you are 100% on the right track. Just also keep in mind a little bit on getting knowledge about little bit on AWS or maybe cloud infrastructure and stuff like that. You will be doing fine. And that's a great path. Okay. It's Saturday and my internet is bad as always. Internet always cry when you need it the most. I've realized that a long time ago. When I used to take these seminars and these sessions and workshops in colleges, my internet used to work absolutely fine. Those were the days when we used to have dongles and you have to plug in the dongle to access the internet because colleges were so remote that even 1 Mbps was like really a good speed, and to demonstrate something or to open a website, you need internet, and it used to go bad. And the moment you start doing the practical stuff in theories, whenever you are doing all presentation and stuff, that works fine, but after that it just goes bad. I'm a machine learning engineer. Now they do degrees in machine learning also. Good. Is this going to be great for future? I don't know. I don't know what the future is going to be. Like there are floods, there is Afghanistan situation, there is a virus. I don't know what's going to be the future. As of now, it looks good as a machine learning engineer. For me also it's same. The same scope that I have, same scope you have. I am a software engineer, aka. So that's kind of a same thing. I don't know what's the future. Why are you worried too much about future? Don't be. Just live in present, my friend, not in future. Hadoop World says, just want to say thanks. Hey, thanks to you as well. Kudos. Okay, which tools are required for UI and UX design? Actually, it's not dependent on design on the tools. Good design always speaks out itself, and it can be done in Figma, Sketch, Illustrator, XD. It can be done anywhere. A good design is always a good design. So that's the concept, and that's the thing. The moment you learn that, that's exactly when you hit that, yeah, I can do design and stuff. And it took me a couple of while, and before realizing that, I called up a couple of videos on YouTube, Sketch versus Figma and Sketch versus XD and all of that, and eventually realized that I realize it's not the direction where I want to go. I want to go into understanding the design, the concept, the ideas, the colors, and then once you understand that, all is good. LCO Pro Android app. Hopefully by mid-September. I don't promise anything for future. It is in the pipeline, and hopefully it will come. I'm not going to promise anything, but yes, it is there. It is going to come. Next one, your views on loopback framework. I haven't got any experience in that, so I don't think I can provide any explanation or a thought on that. Everything will be fine, my friend. Yes, that's the most important thing. Everything will be fine. How far you reached design? Pretty decent. I would say now I can call myself as a fresher in design. All the thumbnails that you see on my YouTube channel, I designed them. All the UIs and not UIs, all the graphic that you see on the blog of Learn Code Online, I designed them personally. So it's giving me a good aspect of how to take care of things, how not to take care of things. So it's good. Going good. Okay, next up. Ankush says, sir, I have done your React course. What should I do now? Maybe MERN is the next step for you. So go ahead and join the MERN. It's just $199. It's one of the fantastic courses. You're going to enjoy that so much. Money says, your thoughts on Kubernetes, and can we expect few videos? Yes, you can expect few videos. In fact, you can already go ahead and read some articles on Kubernetes and at our blog section. Rakesh is doing a fantastic job in writing great in-depth article on Kubernetes. Once we are done with that, surely a couple of videos are due on Kubernetes. We will do that. We will surely do that. LCO team size. I never counted them up. Actually, there is a support team, which everybody is remote actually on that. So there is a support team which helps in answering the question and all of that. I take care of all the course curriculum, their design, their recording, and their editing as well. Sometimes team helps me in writing some of the code parts, very minute one. That's the major team that we have. And apart from that, we have dev team, which is also remote. I would not call Bangalore based, but my friend actually takes care of it from Bangalore. So haven't counted them either. Haven't counted the support team yet. I would say in the support team, we would have like 9 or 10 members now who provide answer to your question. I think that's the most important one. Surely coders are also important. That's obvious. How much DevOps role will be in demand in the coming days? A lot. In fact, the development is also shifting towards the style of development which is more friendly towards the DevOps. Like now everybody recommends you, or in fact sometimes guidelines comes to you that since we'll be deploying everything using Dockers and Kubernetes and pods, so make sure your development is also kind of in sync with that. You don't install MySQL or MongoDB these days in your system. You just install Docker and get images of that. So yes, I think world has already moved into the world of containerization, and Docker is taking the lead there. So I would say if this is the situation which is going on right now, I would not say Kubernetes and the DevOps are going to come. They are already here. LCO Bangalore address. No, I cannot share that because there are issues and stuff. In fact, now I cannot even share to you the Jaipur address. We are no longer an offline. We are moving 100% online and all of that. So yeah. Jaipur, how's the weather in Jaipur? It's pretty good. Especially today's weather was really, really good. There's an interesting question that Ashwin says. For front-end interview to solve DSA question in JavaScript allowed, or I have to learn CP or Java? Now, I would honestly say that if any organization is forcing you to pick up specialize their language for solving the DSA question, I don't think they are doing this interview thing correctly, because DSA, if you're trying to solve any particular problem or a DSA in any language, you should be fine. You don't need to learn any special language just to solve a problem. No, that's a bad thing. Not too bad, but yeah, that's a bad thing. So you shouldn't be doing that. You are fine with JavaScript or whatever the language you already know. Can I build security tool using Golang? Yes, of course. In fact, that would be really great. I haven't seen that any, but I think that would be great, interesting perspective of that. You yourself built some security tools earlier. I saw your GitHub, that's why asking. Yes, I have built. A few of them are public, but majority of them were a proprietary property of the company where I was working. So I'm no longer owner of that, but I did all of that, majority of that using Python. In those days, I knew only Python. It was the starting days. So I built all of my tools and the analytics and all of that stuff. Majorly, they were packet analyzers, because in those days, having packet analyzers was like really out of the scope kind of a thing. So I built my own in those days. And of course, Python. Martin Nolan says, where are you based? I am based from this beautiful country, India. It's a beautiful subcontinent here. And that's all. In case you want to know more, a lot of detail is available about me online, but just feel free to ask me. Okay, this is question. Did Mark Zuckerberg inspire you for the gray t-shirt? No. Not Mark Zuckerberg, but I got an inspiration of this wearing t-shirt in China, surprisingly. I got this in China. Maybe a story for another day. There's an interesting question. What is best for microservices? Go, JavaScript, or Java, or any other language? I think I should make a video more in detail about what is actually microservices, because it's not about the language that is holding you down or is going to push you forward for choosing microservices. It's a concept that you can implement in any language. Even HTML can itself be a microservice. Not purely HTML, I would say, but yeah, HTML, PHP kind of a stuff. They can also be microservices. It's moreover an architectural selection of the design while building up an application. It's not dependent on any language. You can learn microservices or the way of styling code, writing code in microservices in Java, JavaScript, any language. It's just a design pattern. And for most application, it is not suitable. TypeScript is my everyday hero now. Maybe I should post up a course on TypeScript now. I think now is a good time. I know only Python 3.7. Will society accept me? Society, I don't know, but the coding society or coding community probably won't be, because just knowing a language is like, I know it. Build something in it, create something in it, maybe Django, Flask, or build something in it, and that's when we can say, yeah, you know something. Your thoughts on Next.js? Only just one word thought. It's pure love. Love, that's the key factor here. So yeah, Next.js, Next, Nest, all of them are like really amazing. But the irony is all of this path actually goes up from learning JavaScript first and then learning React basics and the Node basics, and then you can move on to that. A lot of people I see that they learn JavaScript and they move into Next.js and then eventually get really, really stuck into this stuff. What can we build after learning Go? A practical point of view. Anything that you can build using C++, anything that you can build using JavaScript or Java, you can build all of that, pretty much all of that in Golang. And on top of that, you can take advantage of Go routines that are like threads-ish kind of a stuff. So if you have anything in mind which is coming up by listening the language C++, JavaScript, or Java, all of that can be handled in Golang. AMS session with Brad would be great. I would definitely reach him out very soon. I'm busy in a couple of stuff. Actually, I shouldn't be telling you much on that, but I'm trying to actually build another company. We have a couple of companies running in our families, some offline stores and stuff, the Learn Code Online, but I'm trying to build one more company. And that is where a lot of my focus is going these days. And once this new company is all set up and is into the phase 1, then I can start working on the marketing part and the all user approach part. And then I can probably think again to invite people on the channel and stuff. A lot of focus is going on into this new company that I'm trying to build. There's a lot of things that goes on and stuff. Okay, let's pick up more questions. Should I learn jQuery now? Like, if you have some free time, surely, but there is no such strong need because not a lot of projects, especially the new ones, are not using jQuery. In fact, they are running away from the jQuery, and that's interesting. Sir, can you tell how we manage our time and how we can end procrastination? That's an interesting one. Managing time is all about sorting the priority every single day. It's not like the more rigid you are going to be having a timetable, like this is the time for gym only, this is the time only for code. I think that eventually makes you a douchebag. And you need to come up with the flexibility that, okay, I couldn't hit the gym in the morning, so I can do it in the afternoon or in the evening or in the home also. And the ability to say no is like very underrated. You need to figure that out and be flexible. Make sure you learn the code, you do the gym and everything, that's fine. But if your friend comes up and say, hey, let's go out today, and you are saying no to him, and your friend came up after like 6 months, that's not good. Managing time is all about a dance that you play up all the time with yourself, your priorities. That's a little tough, but that's how we do it. Okay, it says SQL job versus React.js. I'm getting both opportunities. Depends. You want to go more into the data analytics side, then SQL. You want to go more into web dev and the development and mobile app side, then obviously React. So the typical HR question, where do you see yourself in 5 years? So that should answer this question. Gopi says, like the video, guys. Hey, that's a nice call. In case you are free, just go ahead and do that. That would really help. Okay, let's pick up. Paymenter built on Flutter. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? We'll discuss that, or probably I'll have a session especially on the Paymenter app. And hopefully by Sunday, we'll push another update with all of the bugs that you have sent up. We have noted them, and we have resolved almost all of them. And we'll be pushing up a new update. So hopefully by Sunday or maybe by Monday, it will be out. Jasmeet says, please take a webcast with Code with Harry. I messaged him 2 times. He was not free at that time, and after that I didn't reach out. So probably I'm just waiting that if he'll get free, he'll reach me out again or will reply to my messages on Insta. Probably he sees less Insta or more. I'm not sure. Haven't checked that out. Okay, views on Rust. Rust is getting not equal, but yeah, good popularity compared to Golang. A lot of Linux is being rewritten in the Rust, and you're going to see a lot of articles. What is that? Okay, so a lot of articles are getting written that Linux is getting rusty and all of that stuff. I think it is going good. I haven't got any first-hand experience on Rust yet. Golang, yes, I got an opportunity to work on a freelance project. That's why I dig it up so badly, like every single documentation and everything. And I thought, it's a good stuff. We will be having a nice insight in depth of Golang, plus moving it into the production would be another advantage for me. So let's go ahead and create a series on that. So that's why I did that. With the Rust, I don't have that luxury to share that experience as of now. Thank you so much, Shubham. And Yash, hey Hitesh, hey Yash, how are you? Hope you're doing good. Okay, so Pratik says, how many videos are going to be in the Golang video series? You can go into the playlist and just scroll it and check it out. They are all already up and running. So go ahead and count them. I haven't counted. They are definitely above 50, but I haven't actually counted like what's exact number on that. Okay, best language for freelance with cheap server other than PHP. No, my friend, you don't do anything else. If these are requirements like freelance and cheap, you don't go anything outside the realm of PHP. Survey says, sir, I have completed your MERN course. Can I do it once more to gain more confidence, practice, and thank you for amazing platform like LCO. Thank you. And yes, of course, you can do it one more time or two more time or three more time. No problem in that. But my recommendation would be you won't be getting much more confidence just re-going through the videos, but rather I would say, you know what's the goal, what's the end goal of that. So take that screenshot that what I really want to do and try to rebuild this project on your own. And once you are stuck any place, just go ahead and rewatch that video and try to add more functionality in this project. Maybe add Razorpay into that, or maybe add a discount feature into that, or something like that. That would be really good. And again, we have the classic question. Like my age and marriage is like really the classiest question on this channel. What's your age? I discussed my age in the last video as well. It's 19 and a half. I'm 19 and a half. 56 videos in Golang playlist. So Bhumit says 56 videos as of now. This is what is being decided that they will go out on YouTube. If more videos will come up, they will only go into the pro section. On the website itself, they won't be coming out on YouTube. But I think 56 is enough. Come on. That is more than enough, I guess. Okay, there's a question by Sundar Racharma. Hey Tesh, how are you? I'm good. The question is, I'm fresh graduate and started working in startup, which is based on SAP. I want to switch to production company in future. What do you suggest? I suggest that you are already in a job. Sometimes jobs is important, so stay there and don't give your weekend to the company. On the weekend, start learning development side as well. Start exploring one programming language. Just pick like JavaScript or CPP or Java, whatever you like, and start building some stuff in that. Once you're done building the stuff in that language for 5 or 6 months, then start exploring data structures, and within 1 year you will be good to go in at least applying for interviews in the company. I think that should be the path. What means by 19 and a half? It means 19 years and 6 months. Yogesh says completed Python 3 today at LCO Pro. Hey, that's awesome. And that's one of the great thing at LCO Pro, that after Python 3, maybe you want to switch on to Django. Few days, you realize that I would start with React.js. You can go ahead and switch as much as you like. That's one of the advantage of having the Pro and all the access of all the courses that I've created so far. Stripe versus Razorpay. Want to take payment in India or abroad? That's the question that should answer this. Razorpay works like a charm in India. Like, not promoting them, but honestly, they are good. Like, on the two of the companies which are really, really good these days, not two, three, Paytm, Razorpay, and PayUmoney, like the top notch. And Razorpay is also moving into simplifying the developers. It's very developer friendly. That's what I like about that. Hey Tesh, need more Explore.js, more any lead. There's a nice series by Akshay, which is Namaste JavaScript. He don't upload regularly, but he makes good videos. So I think that is also. Brad also has some good videos on that. Telesco didn't finish it up. I guess he made just a few videos and he got busy in some stuff. So I think these are a few good resources that you can explore on YouTube. If you find any, just let me know so that I can recommend to other people as well. But I think Namaste JavaScript is pretty in-depth. I haven't checked it out personally. I will do that. But it's very, very well. I saw one video, very well constructed and all of that. And he just builds up the things in the video and stuff. I love that, by the way. Okay, MacBook Air versus MacBook Pro. Pro, of course, any given day, Pro. And okay, I learned React from LCO. Which is best, Android versus React Native for placement? Uh, Both of them have equal opportunities. React Native have slightly more, as a lot of startups and a lot of new companies are moving into that. So yeah. Are there frameworks in Go like Spring, Django, or we do it pure Go? No, there are frameworks. Go Fiber is one of them. We have Mux as a library for routing. There's a lot of that. So don't worry, it's not like we are gonna do like core of that. I haven't used Go Fiber in the series. I have used Mux definitely. Go Fiber is not a subject that I wanted to attach as just like a miniature section in the Golang. If any day I would love to like take down Go Fiber, I'll create a definite separate course on that. That would be a justice to that. Many memes related to JavaScript was there on Akshay Sanik. I think he's Akshay Sani or Sanik. Sorry, I'm also bad in remembering that. But yeah, I saw a few of them. I get usually tagged in all of the JavaScript stuff and all of that. They're good, funny ones. How to win MacBook Pro? No idea, because I'm not putting any competition which says win MacBook Pro, get a 199 course and win a MacBook Pro. That would be pretty insane on me. But maybe, who knows, for the future. Okay, Zishan says, love you from Pakistan. Sending back some love from India too. Having 2 years of experience in React.js, what's next for me? I am confused, AWS, backend, or UI UX. After React.js, it makes sense if you opt in for my MERN course or anywhere else. Also, you go and explore a little bit more on the Node.js, MongoDB, because you make yourself as a full stack of a developer. That is always, it is actually good. Even if you don't work as a full stack developer, you work just in the backend or in the front end, having the full understanding of building a project in the full stack development gives you more idea that how that person, another person on the side, is going to receive my APIs. Or if you are handling the APIs, you expect the mindset that how somebody might be sending me the APIs. So it's a good call to understand that. Hitesh, your resume and interview experience. Resume, I haven't updated my resume in like last 6 years, probably more. I didn't got a need of having a resume in the last 5 6 years. Not bragging, but yeah, that's the fact. So yeah, that's one kind of a thing, kind of advantage for me. In last 6 years, never touched my resume, never got a need of that. Experience, yes, there has been a lot of rejection, a lot of acceptance too. Uh, but I'm really happy that I got all of that rejection, because, and to be honest, my number of rejection is way more than a whole lot of people's just attempts. So that is one advantage that I got. And to be honest, I'm thankful to all those companies. Like nowadays, I'm receiving a lot of offers from the companies. Some of the new upcoming edtechs, they are looking very promising, and they are ready to offer me packages. They says, Hitesh, let's start with a minimum, bare minimum of 2 crores of a package for you. A lot of big established brands and a lot of new upcoming brands. One of the brands said that, Hitesh, if you take all of our code section, that would be really awesome. You just become our managing director for the code uh, vertical in our company, and we can pay you a starting salary of 2 crores per year. So I think that is a good resume in itself, that without asking me for resume, they have offered me this. Pretty good, pretty good. And I don't think so Fang would have offered me this much of a salary at this age. That's nice. Not saying that I'm too young, but yeah, that's kind of a thing. Okay, a couple of super chats went up by. Let me just go ahead and have that. Azhar says, hi, there's gentle reminder on t-shirt giveaway. Oh, thank you so much. A lot happened in the last week, so I forgot that. The idea is to create a simple reel on Instagram and give you all the instruction that how you can take part in the giveaway. And the script is all ready for the reel. I will record that hopefully by today or by tomorrow. and then you can take part. The whole idea is you will be seeing coupons to purchase a t-shirt absolutely for free, and these coupons will be distributed on my Instagram channels. But again, there are a couple of conditions that you have to share that with a hashtag and all of that. So it is going to come up. The whole script is all ready. I need to record a reel for that, and thank you for reminding me. I'll do that surely. Switch from PHP to product experience of 2 years. Uh, yeah, just start working a little bit more onto the modern stack. And it's not like nobody's making products in PHP. A lot of products are still being made in PHP. It's not like PHP is a service-based thing. You build a lot of stuff with the PHP also. Okay, couple of more questions. Shubham says, started competitive programming. What are your views on hackathons? I think they're good, but don't participate in too much of hackathons, because in preparation of these hackathons, probably your dev life or your learning life actually gets hampered. But once in a while, participating in them is good. Probably like 2 months, participate in one time in 2 months. That is good. Competitive programming, I think they are, as especially for beginners and freshers, it's kind of a balance. You cannot say that I only use my right hand, so I'll not use my left hand. Competitive programming development is all just side by side. You need to give equal weightage, almost equal weightage to all of them. I think hackathons are good, but also take part in the hackathons which are development oriented also. Gokul says, yeah, kind of. One company and another one you won't even expect that they also reached me out. I was also quite surprised that a company which is also kind of competing with an academy also reached me out with kind of a similar package. And they said, hey, if you come up and join us, we can give you a whole lot of money, a whole lot of students to teach and all of that. So it was a good offer. I appreciate that. And I appreciate all of these companies reaching me out. As of now, I haven't found any lucrative offer. I'm enjoying all of my... The only issue is, one of the major issue that all of these companies say that you have to only work for us, then you have to leave all of your other businesses. I have other businesses too. I cannot leave them. So there are a couple of related business which are not edtech businesses. They are totally different kind of a stream. And they say you have to close them down. I cannot do that. There are a lot of people dependent on me on that businesses. They are having all of that stuff, and it's that's kind of a deal breaker for me to close and shut down all of the businesses, because 2 crores is not that much of a big amount for me to shut down all of my businesses. It's not that much. WHJ, no, they haven't, but I want to reach them now because I saw a photo of this great teacher from Leh Ladakh, Funsuk Wangru. What's his original name? I forgot it actually. So I saw that guy in the photos of Whiter Junior, and I was about to reach by Whiter Juniors and Baijus, like, hey guys, I'm open here to give my photo to you for advertisement or all of that. If you can use that guy, I'm also here. He's of course at a very high level than me. He's way above me, and his contribution in the education is way above me. But maybe you want to give it a try with me also. So yeah, that was fun. OSCP cert or MTech? Come on, you're comparing a certificate with a degree. No man, degree is still on a higher weightage. And I'm not talking about these micro degrees and pico degrees and tiny degrees. They are just a name for certificate. They are just deceiving you. Degree is still like really a lot valuable. Okay. There's... Will you prefer freelancing for weekend or learning new things? I still do learning at my weekends. I have in the meantime given my weekends into freelancing projects to earn some money, but now I don't. The weekends is either just for friends and family to have chill out, have iced tea and have fun, or for learning. I don't give my weekends to any kind of work. Hello, I recently joined a company and they use Vue.js, but I am more comfortable with React. Does framework really matter in the JS world? Let me give you some of the very good advice here. Your company is using Vue.js, that's great, but probably tomorrow you'll wake up and they'll say we'll use React or Angular. That happens. But let me tell you the most important thing, and you can clip it down as well in case you want to. Learning is always a journey of moving into the realm where you are most uncomfortable. And that is the way how you need to go. We as a human were designed to not to do things which makes us uncomfortable, but that's how we explore the new horizon, which is just outside of your scope. So don't be afraid, and probably this is the best thing that's going to happen to you. Who knows? So always give it a try to whatever the new thing that is thrown to you. You already know React, you are already comfortable there. So why are you being afraid of moving a little, just little outside of your comfort zone? It's not like they are moving you totally into .NET. That might be the case, but you are just exploring very casually, very gradually into the Vue.js. I think this is the best thing that has ever happened to you, and you will thank me one day that for this advice. So go ahead, do that, explore all of that. If Unacademy takes, then will course price will increase? That is the case when Unacademy acquires LCO. That's in the hand of Unacademy then. But as of now, I'm not in the mood to sell the LCO. It's all my product. I'm not in that much of a need of money to sell it, but maybe for exploring it or expanding it. As of now, we are not onto the same terms to actually talk further. There were a couple of deal breakers in the meeting, so yeah, it didn't lined up. So that's what it is right now. After Mern, should I go for Flutter or React Native? I think my vote will go for a little on the React Native. It's going to help you to get job faster. Flutter is also good, not bad, it's also good. But this is what the situation of industry is right now. Okay, can we get complete Golang course on LCO rather than one video a day on YouTube? No, sadly no, because I have no way of putting up all the course on LCO as of now. On the Pro, it is already uploaded on the pro.learncodeonline, but on to the main website, I haven't yet created a course and all of that. I'll do that very soon. Probably once we are there at like 25, 26 videos, I'll upload that, but not as of now. One video a day is the only way as of now. Okay, offer browser stack, EPAM, 2+ year SDET role. What to join? What to join? Okay. Browser stack would be like my choice, even at a less pay. I would love to go into the browser stack if I would be at your place. Again, personal opinion, personal thoughts. Anirudh says, can I crack a company just with my app development projects in Flutter? Yes, of course. If a company, there are enough companies. In fact, I know a lot of people who works for great projects and great companies. They are ready to take people based on their project work that they have done, but it's not like a basic project. It needs to be really, really complex, well performance optimized. And on top of that, they're going to ask you a question which will judge you that why you took this decision. If you took up these APIs in this manner, what makes you think that taking or handling this API other way is not good? So these kinds of questions do appear. So your foundation is always being checked. They might miss a round on DSA and competitive programming, but they are not going to miss the round to judge that how well can you code and how well can you think while coding. That is also important. Okay. Nikhil says 5 dislikes. Yes, of course, they are going to happen. You cannot avoid them. Things are meant to be liked and disliked and all of that. That's a part. No issues with that. Okay, so I guess that's all what we'll be doing for today. A lot of people ask me about these SAP and BTPs and all of that. I have zero experience on that, so I cannot share any light or any wisdom on that. Things that I haven't worked, I haven't touched, I haven't opened. I don't know if I can say any word on that. Okay, so I guess that's all we'll be taking it up. Zishan says, you are my favorite teacher from India. Hey, thank you so much. Brought LCO Pro and it's awesome. Hey, thanks. And hopefully we will be able to bring up the Android app of LCO Pro by this month and probably by next month an iOS app, hopefully. No promises on that, but yes, it is going to come. Okay, somebody asked an interesting question. Let me find that. It says, why you choose Saturday for live? I don't know. I've been doing this for like many years now. On one random Saturday, I thought, hey, I'm not doing. A lot of my friends were going in clubs and party and all that. I'm not a party guy. I don't like to party, especially on Saturdays. I hate that loud music and stuff. I said, I need to do something on Saturdays. I don't want to work on it. So I thought, hey, let's go ahead and start live. And since then, I've been doing Saturday live on YouTube. It's been like 3 years, 2 years at least, or maybe more, that I've been doing Saturday lives. I do that, then I sometimes stop that, then I resume it, kind of a stuff. So yeah, that's what it is. And yeah, I think Saturday is pretty good, chilled out. A lot of you are not even watching the video. You have just opened the video. You are doing all of your work in computer. Your phone is lying around, and you are just listening to me like a radio show. Yeah, that's like a talking radio show. And I love to talk to you guys. There are always interesting questions, a lot of interesting perspective that I'm able to get, and probably sometimes business decisions are taken based on these chats. A lot comes up through that. So okay, Salam says, why are you using Mac, or is it the best for programmers? No, it's not best for programmers. It's just a general good machine. It's not like for programmers this is best, for musician this is best. In general, this is a good machine which gives me good performance, and that's why I use it. Okay, so what camera and mic are you using? This mic, this one is from Rode, and a bit expensive one, but it gets good audio, so that's why I use it. And the camera is EOS R series. I'm planning to buy EOS R3. I need to check out because I'm more into now to create vertical contents. In case you know me, I wanted to create vertical content for so long. I started vertical bytes, didn't like quite caught it up, but now I want to create reels and some shorts on Instagram and YouTube into the vertical format. That's why I wanted to go for that. But this one is also fine. A lot of short content is about to come up. I have a few scripts, good ones, ready for with me. Hopefully I'll get time in the next week and I'll post then all of that. Okay, so I guess that's all we'll be doing. It's been 40 minutes, quite a long one. And go ahead, and that's all what we'll be doing for today. So thank you so much for showing up. Join me up on Instagram. Definitely this week we'll start the t-shirt giveaway, and it will be a long giveaway. Like a lot of t-shirts will be given up every single day. So join me up on Instagram at Hitesh Chaudhary Official, and there is no blue tick. There is just Hitesh Chaudhary Official, a regular account. So you go ahead and join me up there, and hopefully I will be able to send you up a lot of t-shirt, the classic I write code t-shirt, and that's pretty much it. Enjoy your weekend and have a great day. Keep writing amazing code. Bye bye to all of you.